Brad, I wanted to come back to you on something you were saying before about the role of companies in playing the sense. So I'll let up a trade secret here. When I've got a big intelligence question that comes up, particularly in the cyber realm, networks and so forth, I guess I could call the NSA and wait for a week for them to call me back, or I could go to your very talented group at the Digital Crimes unit you set up. Google's got a very impressive one, Digital Threats, and so forth. So we're in one of these odd worlds right now where the best intelligence we get in this arena we've been talking about actually comes from you guys. In fact, it was Solar Winds was first revealed by your company, working, of course, with one of the major private security firms, Mandiant. How does that affect the dynamics here?
Well, I would never say that we necessarily have the best source of intelligence, but we do have a very important set of data, and we work every day to make sure that we're identifying new threats and attacks, regardless of where they're from, regardless of which customer they're against. And we basically operate with a principle that part of the value proposition we offer to our customers is frankly a duty to protect them. And that duty typically begins by letting them know when we see they are under attack. And if you just look at the nature of the data set that we have, literally the trillions of signals that come back into our data centers around the world, either from Windows devices, cloud services that are running in our data center, or endpoints, might be iPhones and Android phones that are being protected by our security services, we see a lot.
And how much of that, Brad, is shared in real time with governments, the US government, the British government, NATO?
Our first premise and principle is really to share it with the customer that's being attacked.
Sure.
So,
But if the attack is coming from a nation state, it's good that the customer knows that so they can lock down the hatches, but there's not a whole lot they can go do in response.
it depends on the customer. It depends on whether they're running in the cloud. It depends on whether they've done a good job of basically deploying good cybersecurity hygiene. So, we have a team that, is all about responding to these incidents and going immediately, sometimes sending people to a specific country or government. And then there are times in an appropriate way, typically with the customer's consent, that we would let others know as well. And then there's more generalized threat intelligence that we may inform others of, not just governments, but the public.
Right.
One of the reasons that we publish material about what we're seeing is because when we see a new technique or tactic or practice being used, we recognize that it's a threat that can spread, as Ian was describing before with NotPetya. So we typically publish something and then the whole world knows about it. The security community can rally around addressing it, and all of our customers worldwide can take steps to protect against it.